everyone. Today we are here to celebrate World Democracy Day. Let me introduce about this day, but before that, let's see the definition of democracy by Abraham Lincoln. Democracy is government of the people, by the people, for the people. Democracy is always superior to any other form of government because it enhances the dignity of an individual by giving them equal treatment. In 2007, United Nations General Assembly resolved to observe 15 September as the International Day of Democracy. Celebration of this International Day of Democracy creates public awareness about the democracy. This democracy has universal value which is based on the free expressions of an individual. Let's learn more about this World Democracy Day by the students of Prodigy Public School.
A very brightful good morning to everyone. I am Rajiv Ganesh Devle from class 10C, and I'm sure you might be knowing today's date. Today is the 15th of September. So guess what might be so special today? I'll give you a time for 5 seconds. Think and let me know. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Time out. Okay, I will help you out with this. Today is the International Democracy Day. So let's first start by talking and discussing about the points of this origin. So this day was originated by the UN General Assembly in 2007 and was finally adopted on 15th of September in the year 2008. Now let's know the meaning of the word democracy. Democracy is made by two words. The first, the demo, and the second one is the cracy, which means the rule of the people, the way in which the people can rule their own country in a proper constitutional manner. This day was celebrated so that people could recognize their rights in a proper constitutional manner. Now let's move to another topic, that is how is the nature and implementation of democracy in other countries. Like if we talk about India, the whole and sole pledge of the power rests with the Prime Minister. But if we can see the air or take the example of America, we can see that the whole and sole power rests with the President. Also, the head of the nation, along with the head of the state, is the president. Now, if we take the example of China, or when we talk about the difference in the political parties, in China it is the one party system. But when if we talk about the Kenya, we have the multi-party system, which is also similar to that of India. The whole difference is due to the different historical backgrounds and values which made the difference came out. Now let's to the next topic, which is the future of the democracy. That is the universal democracy. How we can bring the universal democracy and what it means to us. Universal democracy would come when people work, the nations would adopt a proper human values which can help the or we can make the core of the human civilization more stronger, leaving the geographical locations, power and different aspects behind and coming together as a single democracy, which can be also said as universal democracy. So let's hope this is coming in the near future. Thank you. This was all the day.
Everyone, myself Srushti Shantaram Gunja from class 10G, and I am here with you all guys to discuss about democracy in India. It has been said by James Covell that democracy gives every man the right to be his own oppressor. First of all, democracy refers to a system of government where the citizens exercise power by voting. Democracy holds a special power in India. Again, India, without any doubt, it has the biggest and largest democracy in the whole world, which has come from its enormous Indian constitution. After suffering at the hands of British colonial period, India specifically got independence and it has become a democratic nation in the year 1947. The most noteworthy thing to be noted is Indian democracy since independence is infused with the spirit of justice, liberty, and equality. Sovereignty is a vital function of Indian democracy which refers to the full power of governing body over itself without any kind of external interference. The democracy in India works on the principle of political equality. It means all the citizens are equal before all political laws. Along with that, all the Indians also enjoy same political laws. Rule of major party who wins more seats runs and forms the government. This states us about the next feature of Indian democratic government, which is the rule of majoritism, but there is also a huge respect to the minority groups. It has been said that propaganda is to democracy while violence is to dictatorship. Taking this word, Indian democracy works federal, that is, the states have somewhat autonomous. Collective responsibility is a notable feature of Indian democracy. The Council of Ministers in India is collectively responsible for their respective legislature. Indian democracy, last but not the least, basically works on public opinion. Additionally, the legislature of India has also even gave appropriate platform to the public to express their public opinions on which the country works. It has been said that democracy is a device that ensures that we are governed but not better than what we deserve. A democracy which makes or even effectively prepares people for a modern and scientific war must be keys to call democratic. No country can be really govern their people for modern war unless it is governed by a trend at the head of highly trained and perfectly obedient bureaucracy. In conclusion, I would like to speak that democracy in India is something which is very valuable, precious, and most of the country want to gain. Further, it is a gift of patriotic national leaders to the citizens of India. Most noteworthy, the citizens of India have realized and have been appreciating the democracy of India from last many years. I being an Indian proudly says that the
Let's listen more about World Democracy Day by our teacher.
Morning everyone. I, Alka Mishra, would like to wish a very happy International Day of Democracy to everyone. It is a great pleasure to speak with you all today. The first known democracy in the world was Athens, and Athenian democracy developed around the 5th century BCE. Democracy is known as the finest form of government. Why so? Because in a democracy, the people of the country choose their government. They enjoy certain rights which are very essential for any human being to live freely and happily. There are various democratic countries in the world, but India is the largest one. Democracy has withstood the test of time, and while other forms have the government has failed, democracy stood strong. It has time and again proved its importance and impact. Democracy is very important to human development. While people have free will to live freely, they will be happier. Moreover, we have seen how other forms of government have turned out to be. Citizens are not that happy and prosperous in a monarchy or anarchy. Furthermore, democracy lets people have equal rights, and this ensures that equality prevails all over the country. Subsequently, it also gives them duties, and these duties make them better citizens and are also important for their overall development. Most importantly, in a democracy, the people form the government. So, this selection of the government by the citizens gives everyone a chance to work for their country. In addition, democracy allows people of various religions and cultures to exist peacefully. It makes them live in a harmony with one another. People of democracy are more tolerant and accepting of each other differences. So this is very important for any country to be happy and prosperous. The most democratic nations in the world are India, USA, UK, France, Norway, Iceland, Ireland, New Zealand, Finland, Canada, Denmark, and etc. Warm wishes to on the day of International Day of Democracy to all. Thank you so much.